everyone, welcome to Junk Journal July. Today is gratitude, and regular viewers of my channel will know that the thing I am most grateful for is this little cherub here. She, I don't know what to say. You all know how much I love this little baby and my daughter. So they have to be the focus of my page today, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch, because today is usually a stitching day. It's usually Wednesdays I put my stitching videos up, so I thought I would combine the two, because the little book can wait until August, and I'm going to add a bit of stitching into my Junk Journal July journal. So first of all, I'm going to just pre-make holes around this little photo that I've printed out. Kathy, I'm still using it. This was from Kathy at Kathy's Favourite Things, and I use it all the time for all sorts of things. Gorgeous. Right, and it's just a foam pad, guys. Really useful for stabbing things. Right, so I might put a bit of Pritt stick on the back of there to keep it all still while I'm stitching, because I think it's going to move. Let's put a bit in between each layer, because you can do that. Pritt stick will just hold it. And we'll just add that onto there. And I'm just using a yellow thread, and I'm going to go around my picture. Okay, and I'm just going to stitch around. What would be really useful if I could actually go down where I can see the hole, instead of coming up where I can see the hole. So I'm just going to change my direction and come up in the fabric, because trying to find the hole from underneath is sometimes one of the trickiest parts of doing anything like this. Trying not to stab my photo. Now I just printed this from my printer onto some photograph paper, and it turned out pretty good. Usually my photo ones don't work, and it's only an inkjet. And there she goes. She's bored now. I'm not paying her any attention. She's gone. And I put it on best for printing and photo paper, and it worked absolutely brilliantly. So really chuffed that I can add this to my journal. So for those of you who joined me for the next part of the rock garden, I've done a bit more. I'm going to finish it off with you. It'll probably be August now, because I'm probably going to do a stitching project to add to this Junk Journal July. It seems like a good idea just to combine them. Just for July. Oh, no. No. Oh, we're stuck. I don't know why we're stuck. Why are we stuck? Something occurred. So all I'm going to do is go round. So I may not bore you with this bit. As you can see, I'm just doing an overstitch all the way round. So I'll be back when I've just gone round. Okay, so I've got myself organised. It is a first, and I found this little quote. This is from Happiness and Crafting, and I thought it was perfect. And then I went through my stash and I found these. And I want to put these on. How cute are those? I just thought they'd look really sweet if I don't know, glued them maybe to the bottom. Maybe when it's on the page. So the first thing I'm going to do is just stitch this down. I was thinking I was going to put grateful, you know, and I just thought, I found this and I went, you know what, that is just, it's just perfect, isn't it? Because when you have kids, they're pretty much the only thing that matters. Doesn't matter how big they get. They are just the reason, aren't they? I'm going to stitch this on the same as I stitched the photo on, by just over stitching. So, you know, I think it just sums up the bond that we have with our children and that our children have with their children, which is still blowing me away. So I am eternally grateful and thankful that Millie arrived safe and well, and everybody's just doing so well. And I know she's like appearing in more and more videos, but you know, I'm a proud nana. What can I say? What can I say? You know, if you're going to have a page that says grateful, then I'm sorry, this is it. This is what I'm grateful for. I'm also grateful that I've got you lot that I can prattle on to. And, you know, I've had such a lot of lovely comments. You know, I put all the photos up the other week and, oh, I don't know. I've made so many videos for Junk Journal July. I don't even know what day it is. But it's been great, you know, the response that you lot have given me. And I am thankful for that too. I appreciate all the time. I mean, I know there is a lot going on. There's a lot of videos out there. And for you to spend time with me watching my videos and commenting it's just so lovely. And I don't think I can ever put into words how grateful I am to you all for your support on my channel. I love doing this. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. And I might just maybe do some little French knot. Oh no, what was that stitch I like? That little, the one I don't know the name of. Pretty sure. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, and I very well may be, that this is the feather stitch. It might be a fern stitch, but I'm pretty sure it's a feather one. I'm sure Joanne will let me know. And I'm just going to do a very, very not structured stitch. I'll just call it a stitch down here. And you just come up through your loop. This won't be perfect. This is not a, what do you call them? Tutorial. I do not in any way profess to be a professional stitcher. I think I've progressed to a bit better amateur. But no, not professional in any means. There are so many fabulous stitchers out there, and I have mentioned quite a few of them in the past few weeks. Honestly, you can get so much inspiration It's really, I love watching other people's stitching, and they just make it look so effortless, and it always turns out wonderful. I mean, I'm quite happy with my level. I mean, I would like to learn more stitches, but do you know what? The ones I know, I like. And I think that's going to be quite cool. I'm going to come all the way down. And I think I'm only going to do it on one side because there's not a lot of room down there. And there's not a lot of fabric to actually stitch into. At least I remember to do it before I put it on the page this time. Always a bonus. Oops. My loop. And as you can see, my stitches are not regular sizes. They're not the same all the way down. And you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm not perfect. My stitching is not perfect. And that is absolutely fine with me. I am just happy stitching. So I'm going to finish this with the cotton I've got left. I keep calling it cotton. What is it? Embroidery thread. It's embroidery thread. And I never know what colour I'm using, so don't ask me, because I get all my embroidery threads second hand from charity shops, the car boot, and sometimes they're just the old patterns, and they're just on like those holes, you know, the card with the holes in. Have I got one I can show you? Like this. This is what I get. It's come out of a pattern, so I know that these colours will coordinate together, so I sort of leave them on there, and I have no idea what colours they are. So that is why I never say I'm using this colour, because I don't know. And I'm not going to guess. I'm using a blue. That's about as far as we get. I'm using a blue. And I missed my hole. Hang on, come on. Right, we're going to finish and just tie it off. So yeah, if you're looking in the charity shops, that's a really good place to find old bits of stitching, embroidery, odd bits of embroidery thread. Look at that. Where did that come from? I haven't done anything pink. Well, that's weird. Oh, beautiful. And I'm going to put my teddies at the bottom here. Somehow. I don't know yet. I'll decide that. Do you know what this needs? This needs some little flowers. Some little French knot flowers. Okay, now I know you've seen my attempt at French knots a couple of times. But, you know, they are pretty cool little things to make. And I like them. So we're going to do some of them. I may not film all this because you must be... I like to keep the junk journal July videos a bit shorter than normal because, you know, they're every day. And I'm keeping up. I'm keeping up. We're getting there. And I'm going to put a little flower on the top of all these. Just going round once. So I've got 3 strands on my needle. So one little way round, keep that tight, put it through, should be enough. Okay, right, I'm going to finish this up to the top, and then we're going to come back and pop it in our book. Sorry everyone, I got further and further and further down this mat, and as you can see, you couldn't even see what I was doing. Basically glued it on and then added the teddies, and I'll show you that tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.